Hello everyone, in this video I'll be talking about verbal ability and reading comprehension for CAT, Z and other MB entrance exams. So what exactly is required for CAT and other competitive exams? Reading comprehension, verbal ability. For CAT, these two are the very important areas. From 2017 till 2019, CAT has been giving a paper of 3 hours, 60 minutes each section, and in those 60 minutes you are required to solve 6 RCs and 10 verbal ability questions, 4 para jumbles, 3 odd one out, and 3 para summary. In 2020 and 2021, CAT has conducted a paper of 2 hours, that is 40 minutes each section, and in those 40 minutes, you were required to solve 4 RCs and 8 VA questions. When it comes to other competitive exams like ZAT, NMAT, SNAP, MHCET, critical reasoning, grammar, and vocabulary becomes extremely important. I'll be talking about this later in the video. So let's start with reading comprehension. So in this video, I'll be covering what skills are required to ace reading comprehension, what goals are needed to be set and how to achieve those goals, sources of CAT passages. Why? Because from those sources, you can estimate the difficulty of reading, level of passages that has appeared in past CAT papers, type of questions asked in CAT. So the very first is central or main idea. Second is specific or factual questions. They'll give you a statement relating to a particular paragraph and they'll ask questions related to that paragraph. Third is questions related to particular paragraph. They'll give you a statement and ask what can be inferred from this statement. What does author want to convey using this statement? What is implied by the author? The fourth one is critical reasoning questions. CAT has increased critical reasoning questions for the past couple of years. What will strengthen the author's argument, what will weaken the author's argument. So we'll look at those at the end. Problems that the very first thing I want to talk about is problems that students face in reading comprehension. I struggle with reading speed as well as comprehension. So this is not going to go until and unless you have read hundreds of articles, you have read 20 to 25 books. This is for the beginners, this is going to be there. The second is I have been reading for a while now, still can't understand complex passages. So in mocks, difficult passages appear. That kind of demotivates the student. Oh, this is not my cup of tea. Maybe I should not give CAT and things like that. The third problem is reading is too boring. So the only solution to these problem is read more and more. Why do I say that? That there are no shortcuts. Okay, when you will be appearing for the interviews, they are going to ask what are the books have you read, what are the learning from those books. When you will be in those institute between your peers, you will going to see that the people, the students who are well read, who have been reading for a while now, they can understand complex structures, complex ideas easily, while you can't. Only solution is read more and more. So the skills required to is reading comprehension. The very first thing is understanding the central idea. From this article, what exactly does author wants to convey to its audience? The second thing is identifying structure of the passage and drawing a passage map. So for drawing a passage map, it becomes extremely important that the very first thing is to identify the core argument of the author. What claims does author make in the passage? So for other things, the very first thing that I want you to do while solving reading comprehension question is write down what is the point of view of author, what is the purpose of author, what is the tone of author. Then when you read particular paragraph, write down maybe two or three important lines in two or three important words from those paragraphs that kind of summarizes those. So for example, the passages of 5 paragraphs. Para 1, you read something, you wrote down 2 words. Para 2, you read something, you wrote down 3 words, and you can go on like that. You need to be clear about your passage map. This is going to help you solve questions. The third thing is identifying the purpose and tone. Purpose and tone becomes extremely important because questions are mainly from these, and they can be solved while identifying central idea, purpose, what is the gist of the passage, and things like that. And if you draw a perfect passage map, the whole passage can be solved well within 6 7 minutes. Okay, so the other thing I want to talk about is why speed reading doesn't work. So your friends, these VARC gurus, and every other guy is going to tell you that you need to increase your peripheral vision or things like that. So it won't work. The shortcut doesn't work when it comes to reading. So speed reading tricks are of no use to us. What goals are needed to be set and how to achieve those goals? So the first thing is daily goals. What is your target? You should write down what is your target score, what is the your dream percentile. You should always aim for 99 percentile, but if you think that for the beginning, okay, this is going to be the target score for this month, like at the end of this month I want to achieve a particular target score, I want to achieve a level of reading that I solve 3 passages 4 passages in like 20 minutes 25 minutes 30 minutes, and the VA questions in 12 minutes, 15 minutes. So write down that, plan out how you are going to solve the passage, how much time you'll take. The second thing is how to read. So while reading, you cannot just open a article and read and go like, oh, I don't understand, close the article and go to sleep. That won't work. So the important thing is while reading, try to identify what is the central idea, what exactly is the topic. Like this is from science, this is from biology, this is from technology, this is from history. Identify first, identify that. The second thing is identify the purpose. Why, what exactly does author wants to convey from this article, through this article. So points to keep in mind while reading. You should, while reading a paragraph, write down what are the author's argument, what are the author's claim, what is the purpose of this paragraph, and in 2 3 words write down the gist of that paragraph. And you should do this while reading any article from newspapers or from websites. Okay, you should do critical reading. Like, do not spend too much time on understanding the vocabulary, understanding the words, but the main context of the paragraph. Frequency and duration of reading. So I would suggest that you should read at least 1 hours, and that is not going to be part of your preparation. That 1 hour is going to be taken from your leisure time. Like you spend an hour or so on Instagram. Reduce that time and increase your reading time. How many RCs to be done in a day? How many VA questions to be done in a day? So for beginning, I'd suggest that two RCs, two para jumbles question, two para summary questions, and two odd one out. That is total of eight questions. You should do this in however time you must take. You shouldn't be concerned about the time you are taking. You can take like an hour or so to solve one passage. The important thing is how you solve the passage and the level of understanding of that passage, and the accuracy. Accuracy is extremely important. So what are going to be your weekly or monthly goals? So you should plan out that okay, today or in general in daily goals you are going to do two passages, two parajumble questions, two para summary questions, two odd one out questions. You are going to read for an hour. So apart from this, you need to devote time to vocabulary, to grammar, to solving critical reasoning questions. These are extremely important in our preparations. So you can s- take like 15 minutes for vocabulary. You can write down words in your separate notebook. Make a separate register for vocabulary. Spend 15 minutes every day for grammar. Grammar is not that important for CAT, but it becomes extremely important when it comes to other competitive exams. And for critical reasoning, you can solve GMAT questions, but I wouldn't suggest that. But some people do this. And while solving critical reasoning, your ability to understand passages improves. So critical reasoning is also important area. So you need to plan out how much time is going to be devoted, an hour of reading, how much time is going to be devoted solving 1 RC, and you need to do like 2 RCs, 3 RCs, whatever you are comfortable with. But you should solve at least 2 RCs a day, at least in the beginning. Sources of CAT passages. So I'll be talking about CAT 2019 RCs, slot 1 and slot 2, both. So passage on dense cities. This was taken from Prospect magazine. Passage on British colonial policy. A passage on history. That was taken from the Atlantic. Passage on why governments move to civil servants out of national capitals. A political topic. That was taken from Economist. Passage on learning to speak lingerie. This is more about linguistic than lingerie, so don't get excited by that. This passage was about how Chinese users use Arabic, how Chinese vendors use Arabic in feminine voice. I think the passage on Google and archaeology. This passage was about how Google is helping like archaeological, helping to preserve archaeological wonders by accessing 3D images through their site. So the other now the IIMs have started taking passages from the books. The Imaginary Institution of India. A passage was taken from that book. This is a book by Sudipta Kaviraj covering the like India's social and political life through history and culture and so on. The other book that IIMs used for one of their passages was Encyclopedia of Human Geography. This is rather a research work done by Nigel Thrift and Robert Kitchen. This is a whopping 12,000 pages paged book. It is extremely huge book. So the other thing that I want to talk about is what topic subject you should read and from where you should read. So the topics that has constantly appeared in CAT passages are business, economics, history, philosophy. CAT has increased passages from philosophy, art, culture and literature, science and technology, and biology. You should focus on these 6 topics more. The sources. For the sources, I would suggest only 2 sites, that is aeon.co and Bodhiprep. I'll show you this later. So, and the other thing you can read apart from this is articles from editorial section from the Hindu and Indian Express. Other than this, the only thing you should focus on is books. There is no extra websites or sites required for reading. So let me show you what is aeon.co. So this is the site. When you will go to the menu section of this site, you will find all the particular topic subjects that has been tested under CAT, and you can read from this particular topics. The reason why I suggest this site is the articles are of 4,000 words or 2,000 to 4,000 words. These are long articles, but this is only going to build your stamina for reading. You should try and read these articles in one sitting. The reason being this, when you will be reading those RCs, you are required to read 4 RCs, that will be somewhere around 2000 to 3000 words only. The other source is this site bodhiprep.com. You can find 80 articles in this. So why I suggest you this site is, for example, let us take this article. So this article is divided into 5 paragraphs, and you will find the explanation of this article, and you will find all the important things like topic and scope, purpose and main idea, paragraph structure, the big picture. And this is also, while reading, you should write down. You should not accurately your topic and scope purpose should match what has been written. but it should be somewhere around these what has been mentioned in this. Okay, these are the two sites that I'll recommend. Read every day from this aeon.co and articles from this in order to understand paragraph structures and and purpose and main idea and things like that. So for vocabulary, grammar, and critical reasoning. So for vocabulary, Word Power Made Easy is a very good book. All the questions in other competitive exams have been taken from this book only. More or less, you will find those vocabulary words in this book. For grammar and critical reasoning, you should solve time booklets. You should not solve time consuming material like Ren and Martin and so on. So time booklets are enough for grammar and critical reasoning. And in the next video, I'll show you how to solve an RC and how to eliminate options. Till then, you can join our Telegram channel. I have uploaded complete cons, LRDI and VARC material on that. You can download and you can practice from those. I'll be uploading daily practice papers on my Telegram channel. You will find the link for my Telegram channel in the description. Thank you.